Hi everybody and welcome back. So today we're going to look at designing a game rather than playing at the moment. So I want to take you through a series of how we're going to create this. The game that I'm thinking about is probably like a first person shooter, just like everybody else does. So today I'm just going to go through the tools of what I personally use. So what you can see here, this is Unity 3D, and this is the personal edition. So why this one? Because it's just so great, it's easy to use, everything is there, and it's free. The only sort of drawback on the free version is you've got the Unity splash screen, but that's not really a problem. The other thing that I'm going to be using is called Pro Builder. You can get two versions of this. If you go in the asset store, you can get the advanced, or you can get the basic, which is free. You're obviously limited to certain things, but it's still good nonetheless. I've got the I'm using the full version. Come on, let's get back to it. There we go, advanced. So this is really good for level design. Real good, real easy to use, and there's so much you can do with it. The other, so Unity is free. The website, I think it's Unity 3D, that's all one word, .com, and you can download the latest version, 32, 64-bit, Mac, whatever. It's all there for you to use, and why wouldn't you? I know there are other game design software out there, but this is just my preference. You can use whatever you like. The other software that I use for assets is Blender 3D. Again, this is free, open source. This is just as good as the likes of Maya, Lightwave, and it's up there. It's up there with the best of them. You can create whatever, any shapes you want. You can do so much, animate, physics, and everything else. It's real easy to use again, and texturing is just so simple. Unwrapping objects, it's just brilliant. I used to use Lightwave 3D, but I was struggling with like unwrapping. This was version 9.6. I was couldn't get the grips of the unwrapping side of it. So I come over to Blender to see what it was all about. I've seen a lot of people do some great things on this. Let's have a go on here. Let's get our browser up, and then I think it's blender.org. So there, let's see features. As you can see, there's not anything you can't do with it. Rigging, animation tool. Oh yeah, it's got sculpting. Unwrapping is amazing on here. Full compositor. Fully fledged compositor built right in. Simulations, you've got liquids there, that fluid, realistic water, fluid simulations, billowing, smoke, hair, cloth, rigid body, particles. It's even got its own game engine built in, so I guess you could use that. We could use it all in one. You've got camera tracking, extensions, video editing, all different file formats, and a flexible interface. As I started using Blender, and to be honest with you, I have never looked back. It's just brilliant. Create a cube, go into edit mode, there you go, edit to your heart's content, just select one there, see, press E, extend, insert, and then E, there you go, see, so easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And for my photo editing, creating textures, I use Photoshop, but I've always used Photoshop. You can use other, Gimp I think is one, that's a freebie, so you could use that, no problemo. So anyway, back to Unity. I just want to quickly show you this Pro Builder. Okay, so we've got new shape, and then basically what we want to do is, so we're going to create a cube 1 by 1 by 1, build. Okay, and then that's done that, we need to take this into scene. Here we go. Okay, so we've got these up here, which is the 3D view. You've got your nodes, so you can select one, and then just sort of move it around, just like that. It's just no different to any 3D program, to be honest. Edges. So you can see this is 1 by 1, and then you've got your face, so you can select that. Then you can extrude the face. So each line here is 1, so it could be like 1 meter if you like. So it'd be like 3 meters by 1 meter high. So we need to select the top ones here and say make them 2 meters. You can see we've got our measurements turned on, so that's 2 meters high. Okay, and then I'll select them, and then we want 3, say 4 meters. Okay, now what we want to do is we need to turn on flip normals. Boom, that shows us the inside. Okay, so if you was to asset and import, we want to import characters. Okay, so we'll just wait for that to import, because this will give us our character we're going to bring in, and I think they're about 1.8 meters, so it's about 6 foot, so I guess kind of an average tall person. So once we import that, we'll just wait for the bar to get up, and then we'll have it down here, and then we'll import our first person character, that's the one that we're going to control. And here we go, we're nearly there. There we go. So we're going to standard assets, characters. I want first person controller. Okay. And then prefabs, third person controller. Okay. And then we'll, oh, that's new. Oh no, I don't want that. We want first person, don't we? Do prefabs. There we go, that's what we want. And then we want to just bring it in. You see here, you can see where it disappears, that's because it's gone below the ground, okay? Now, we've got our character, we've got the camera which is pointing towards this wall. So if we click on game, we're actually looking at the wall, okay? And then if we was to press play, it's only gone red because it's gone into play mode. Okay, and then in a minute it should hop to the game screen. There we go. And this is our small room that we've just made. Okay, so what we'll do on the next video, press escape. We'll press escape and then we'll come out of there. Today's episode was just basically to cover software being used, and a quick look at Pro Builder, and then in the next video we'll crack on with the actual level, because we want to make that bigger than the box, which is 2 meters high by 4 meters long by 3 meters wide. Not really going to have a good game with that. So I'll show you more of Pro Builder, more of what Unity can do, and then when we're ready we'll come into Blender to create assets. So it'll be like your obstacles on the way round. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, where hopefully you'll get a bit more out of this series of videos of game design. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.